Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian, and this is way too early to be catching trains. It's 5:10 a.m., but I'm doing it because I'm going to AdventureX. Well, I made it. London, I am in you. So that was a bit touch and go for a while there. Almost missed the flight, but hey, worked like a charm. Now I'm here. I'm waiting for the train to take me to Goldsmiths and AdventureX. I'm going to meet up with Gareth and Fred, and we're going to run around and have some fun with the camera and each other, though not in the sense that you might think. See, I have a feeling it's gotta be around here somewhere. Maybe the big building that says Goldsmith on it. Alright, where the bleeding hell am I? See, this is why I'm no good with adventure games and mazes and shit. I have no sense of direction whatsoever. It's gotta be around here somewhere. That might be a clue. Well, this certainly looks like it might be the place. So, hell yeah, I'm at AdventureX, and I think I'm like a half hour early even. So I'm gonna catch Dave Gilbert, and well, wait for the rest of the backseat designer guys to rock up and do some damage. So yeah, I'm just gonna go down and see if I've actually got the right place. Oh, I'm definitely not zoomed out enough for this.
Okay, I really want to kind of do it now. They're kind of like that. They're more or less
Is it a scary monster? Is that right? Right. Can you copy me?
Richard Corbett and Dave Gilbert and Risulka, and you're saying that nothing is happening.
No, I didn't.
You're impossible to
Now that they've met us, we're like,
Yeah, I mean the deal is we're on the next plane, but
let's go home.
like,
You didn't even use my name, Frederick.
So you got your ready to go?
yes.
that was hard to keep in shot.
Yes, I am short.
Yeah, I'm tall.
Yeah.
I'm somewhere in this.
Ah, yes, the promotional material comes out.
Oh, beautiful! Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, party tonight, so I'm sure.
It's the one screenshot they've got on the Indiegogo
Yeah,
page.
it's like, yeah, it's no fun.
This is what you're doing when you should be working on No More for Today's stuff. Says the guy who pledged to finish the talkie, but actually.
Oh yeah, so when's that talkie coming out?
Well, anywhere in between now and the time the Vohol Strikes Back talkie comes out.
Yeah.
The Gilbert walks off in a huff because he heard Frederick talking.
The Gilbert.
The Gilbert, in his native habitat.
One is off complaining about all the Cedric jokes. It's like it was from 1990, people, get over it.
No, but Dave's mate, like there was a GDC talk where it was Dave Grossman and Francisco that they were Cedricing off against each other, and it was just like Dave was just like, I'm walking away from this.
I don't want to know what the verb Cedricing means.
Cedricing off. That's the thing, they weren't capering it all.
It's sort of like actively not helping. It's sort of like one person kind of gets caught in like a sand trap, and the other has to sort of stand there and kind of go, well, Graham, I don't like the look of that.
Actually, speaking of silly voices, we thought of Virginia Capers when we walked down there, because we went by a Caribbean takeaway which was called Coming Up. Spelled exactly in the way you would read. I don't know, why is this rowdy? Why is nobody telling me anything?
Emergency, but do not use any lifts. Once outside, please assemble on the backfield outside the Whitehead building. Translation, just go to the other end of that green field and stand around in the freezing cold. Please do not re-enter any building until told it is safe to do so by a member of the Fire Brigade or Goldsmith College staff. If you require first aid at all, please contact a member of Goldsmith staff or security who will offer assistance.
Following her career for years, and I had no idea. It's been it's been 25 years, and she changed her name when she got married, but it was this bizarre, serendipitous thing. And if I was looking for some sign from the heavens that I should make this game, then I couldn't find anything more clear. So it was time, and I was gonna make this game on a vow. And I was in a very good position at this point to do so. I had, like I said, 10 years making games, 15 games altogether. I built a really great foundation of knowledge and experience. So there was never gonna be a better time to make this game.
But we are trying to get into convention, and the line is freaking amazing. Aerial photography.
Helicopter shot.
So far, 4 people have told me that I'm tall. By the end of this convention,
Oh, they're wearing pictures of
have no one.
Gareth told me I was tall too.
Gareth is a short little fucker.
You're tall.
6 foot tall. How tight he
I'm
is.
so sorry about that.
Someone give Gareth a biscuit.
You're all freaks, that's what you're saying.
So we just find some seats nearby, and we go all the way over there.
There's actually, now there's 2 seats over there.
It's more polite to go way up back.
Yes. So let's.
Yeah, I would like to go. Anyone else?
I think this is all really fascinating, and it bears further enlightenment, but how does this relate to the dig?
Well, we always say that sarcasm is the lowest form of wit. I would say that Boston would argue with that.
Thank you.
Puns. Anyone else? You sir.
Yeah, quite a lot of the...
Gareth broke Francisco's game.
Why? Why did you do that,
always
Gareth?
have to be so unsupportive of that man. You're the one who pointed out that he may not be a legitimate artist.
Well, this game's not working.
You
so,
doubted him.
He better be,
he does the
he better be an
art.
artist, because it's clearly not a fucking programmer.
He never said he was a programmer. These guys,
They're just so in love, they're just staring at each other.
The detail, I mean, the lamp as well.
yeah. I mean, it's lovely.
Well, yes, this is me filming myself. Hi, I'm surrounded by people. Right. But that doesn't mean that I can't talk to the phone as if I'm a completely normal person. Keep looking over at Gareth for approval. He approves. So anyway, the announcement that you're hearing in the background is that the first day of AdventureX is now officially over, and we are all heading to the pub, which is
the only one in London.
the only one in London. Thanks, Brexit. That was him flipping the bird. Oh yeah.
This is oddly titillating.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Give it 20 minutes of my film.
Like a pantograph generator.
Actually, it is.
I'm electric. It's been that good.
Yes, we've had a wonderful time, haven't we, gents?
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose.
Okay, slightly less subtle than I was going for.
But yes, it's been an amazing first day, and I'm so glad that we haven't been kicked out yet. We did manage one disruption. It was planned.
Yeah.
So
Richard was okay with that. The second one was unplanned.
the second one, I'm so sorry I didn't catch on camera.
The Cecil one was unplanned.
I might actually download the YouTube video of the talk just so I can cut that in. But
I think we can.
And we only have time for one more question, and you're the only person with your hand up. So you achieved very little there. So what's your question?
Achievement still unlocked. My question goes to Mr. Cecil. That is how you pronounce your last name, right?
Yes, well done.
That was the question. That was not the question. Thank you.
Get it somehow.
we can get it. We have the connections.
We have the technology.
But just to fill you in, in case I can't be bothered, I asked Mr. Cecil a question, and the first thing that fell out of my mouth was, "Am I pronouncing your last name correctly?" And Fred butted in by saying, "So that was your question, eh?"
Just loud enough for everyone to hear.
It got a big laugh, and I'm not even mad. I'm actually cool with that.
I'm proud I got a big laugh out of it.
So anyway,
never happens.
So anyway, yes, we are heading to the pub, and more filming will commence. So yeah, that was the first day of AdventureX. My mouth is or my throat is a little sore, because that was a very nice day. Talked to some very interesting people. Was up way too early, and then we went to the pub and had a few nice beers. Mine were not an alcoholic, but still, that was a whale of a time. And now it's 10:30 p.m. and I'm standing in front of the hostel that I booked. Let's hope they let me in. And then tomorrow we're gonna do it all over again. Oh, this was the right place. Got raw water and time for some chalet. Well, I made it safely through the night, and now what is up with my hair? And I packed a toothbrush, but no toothpaste, so I'm gonna have to go to the shop, find one of those, get myself hygienically sorted, and then off to Convention Land for more interesting convention things. Gotta say, this place looks a lot nicer in daytime. But time to head into the real world. Never actually been in a hostel before. Never actually had to share a bunk bed. Well, that's not entirely true. Also, a lot of wind. Sorry about that. Well, I did have a bunk bed with my brother, but that was many, many years ago. So, that was an interesting experience, and the bed was way too short, but I got my sleep, my headache is gone, and I'm ready for another day. Well, that was a bit of a fucking scare. Moments after I recorded myself exiting the building, I looked around for my wallet and couldn't find it. So I went through all my pockets, went through my entire bag, went to the front desk and asked if they'd seen it, looked around outside, because it had gone missing from the morning when I woke up until the point when I went down the stairs and outside. So it was like a 30-second span, and I was going, wow, if someone nicked that, they were fast. Turns out no one nicked them. Turns out I have 2 inner jacket pockets. day 2 of AdventureX. It's going swimmingly. People are exiting doors behind me. And so yeah, AdventureX day 2 is progressing swimmingly after tomorrow. So yeah.
Rose.
Hey, how you doing?
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
It's time for you to come and meet Sean Aitchison. Man, you've co-worked on a game.
Really? Was he? Is he? Oh. I should probably be polite and not shove a camera in his face.
No, that'd be it's funny if you
Is the man hunched over? Hey Sean, how you doing? I'm sorry, I'm gonna put the camera away.
Awkward left-handed handshake. How you doing?
There you go. Hi. It's good to meet you. So yeah, AdventureX day 2, progressing swimmingly after this morning's little panic attack. Got my wallet, no problem. Attended 2 magnificent talks, one about games journalism, there were cries of ethics, yes, with Richard Cobbett and John Walker, and 2 other, dude from Adventure Turf, and a female journalist who, I'm sorry, I can't remember the name, very interesting, and people are breaking for lunch right now, as you can maybe make out behind me, that's how you do it. So yeah, it's a little past 1 p.m., so I still have a few hours to muck around and try some games out and attend a couple of more talks, and yeah, things are going good.
Podcaster, vlogger, all same thing. Vlogger, vlogception. This is going to be near enough impossible to do, but I'm pretty sure with one hand we can do this.
I'm even trying to get everyone in frame at the same time. Yeah, that's not going to work.
I have a wide angle lens on this one and a wide angle on this one. And we just achieved the photo with a vlog, with them podcasting, me photographing a vlog while they're passing it out there and I'm vlogging that.
Fantastic.
Brilliant.
That was so weird.
And now 100 meters.
Completely needless, but
achievement unlocked.
Achievement unlocked.
How many times can you try and do that? It's not easy.
Why am I filming this on 2 different devices? What is wrong with me?
Why not? Podcaster, vlogger, all the same thing.
Cecil, the man is called Cecil, not a crocodile, not a crocodile.
And in frame is just Leonard texting on his phone. I am not even in this.
No, I'm not. I'm not dignifying this.
I'm not even in the book.
I can pretend it's not going on.
I'm gonna stop. I just realized I was shooting you guys, and I was just filming Leonard on his phone.
I didn't feel anything. Oh,
I'm sneaky bastard.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm still filming with this. What am I doing?
It hasn't beeped yet, so it's still on.
Yeah, it's still on. Actually, maybe since this is almost the last time ever in the history of everything that we're ever going to get on camera together, maybe we should do a wrap up for the documentary that we're never going to
produce. Well, this has been lovely. I've had fun.
Yes, me too.
It's been a great conference. I've outstayed my welcome with several cool people, and I would do it all again in a heartbeat. So
I've kicked someone in the head.
Cheers. Yeah, okay, can't outdo that.
It was an accident, and I'm very sorry about that, but we've all had our faux pas. Gareth, what is your faux pas at this event been?
He said sorry a lot.
I said sorry a lot. I left my bag in the pub.
That's right, he left
and had to go all the way back from my hotel room to get my bag.
At least it was still there.
Yeah, so you know, that's a win. A win and a faux pas.
If you think about it, that's sort of adventure game-like.
Kind of more like a faux pas against yourself.
And his wife.
We're all desperately incapable of staying in frame as well.
Well, I'm taking up a lot of space. No one wants to get close to me.
So anyway, faux pas roll down. I kicked a person in the head and insulted AdventureGamers.com in front of an actual AdventureGamers.com journalist. Fred shoved a micro recorder in Dave Gilbert's face when he wasn't expecting it.
He didn't like it.
He didn't like it. And Gareth breathed.
I stole someone's car.
Oh, okay, nice.
Oh, that was you.
That was me.
That was a live action Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah,
Hadn't seen that coming. And on that bombshell, the man is called Cecil.
And then a rabbit.
Yeah.
Yes, that was AdventureX. This is me walking away from AdventureX. Camera's all blurry and shaky, but that's what happens when you do a documentary, fuck, on your phone, is what I was going to say. All the people around me are off to the pub, but I, on the other hand, am off to find a plane. Hey, look, there's a person. Well, gonna cut this together into something for the YouTube channel. Hey, Mr. Cobbett. Well, I already gave you a big hug, but yeah. So I'm gonna run. See, absolute pleasure, guys.
Yeah, let's go to the next one then.
Oh yes, we must. I mean, I'm not running away from you technically. I'm just walking faster because.
You've got crazy long legs.
Yes, which actually comes in pretty handy. Well, had a wonderful time. Met a lot of wonderful people. Some of them you just saw in the shot of me walking out. And didn't play that many games, actually, because, well, Richard Cobbett and I actually had this conversation. We, a convention like this is, of course, you want to exhibit your game and you want to present your game, but you can't really get into the headspace of an adventure game in the short time you have sitting down to play a game for maybe 10 minutes at most, and with the developer looking over your shoulder. At least that's not my kind of headspace. If I play an adventure game, I have to get into it, and it's just, I tried 1 or 2 games, but I talked to a lot of interesting people, and that was amazing. Now I'm out in public, so I probably should stop talking into my phone, because it's weird.
Stand well away from the edge of platform 3. The approaching train is not scheduled to stop at this station.
And there it goes.
Stand back behind the yellow line.
I don't want to get in the way of that.
Well, I managed to get myself stuck at Gatwick Airport. I won't take the blame for it entirely. I did leave at around 5 p.m. and my flight left at 7, so I was pretty sure I was going to get here within an hour of the plane leaving. That did not happen because British trains like to be late. They like to be late a lot. So, you know, people were leaving AdventureX, they were heading for the pub, and I thought I had all the time in the world because the train just takes like 45 minutes. So I took in the last event, which was the Dark Room. A very cool stand-up comedy / text adventure / escape the room thing with a very hyperactive sort of Australian fellow. And that was good. And of course, then the train was late and I arrived at the airport around the time the plane took off. Much time elapsed. I met 2 very nice German gentlemen who were late for their flight to, well, Germany. And then I met 4 lovely people from the Faroe Islands who also missed the same plane to Copenhagen because of train delay. So we went to the EasyJet check-in counter, and long story short, hey, another day in England, another day hanging around Gatwick Airport, really. The next flight leaves at 4 p.m. tomorrow. And it's, I don't know what time it is because I turned off my phone because, I kind of want to keep that around for tomorrow. So, yeah, I've just been walking around the airport for a bit and finding a place to perhaps crash for the night. I tried seeing if there were any hostels nearby. That doesn't seem to be the case. And it's raining outside, so I don't feel like just walking around aimlessly trying to find a place to sleep. So, hey, sleepover at the airport. What could be more fun than that? So anyway, what a closer to an otherwise fantastic weekend. Really, really fantastic. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Behold, last night's accommodations. These 2 seats. Scarf in the middle, jacket as my thing over me, and, well, my head right there. It's the morning. It's around 8 in the morning now. Here's a messy, I think. Went to bed around 11ish midnight, maybe. Bed, I'd say. And woke up at 8 because my phone alarm went off. Which is weird because I thought I turned that thing off to save battery. But anyway, it's still got some juice, so I can still get in emergency contacts. I'm up. It's Monday. I'm at Gatwick Airport, and time for Act 3 of my own little personal horror movie. So let's see what I'm gonna do until 4 p.m., which is when my flight leaves. So that means I have a few hours to kill. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh my god, I have 8 hours. What am I going to do for 8 hours in an airport? So I'm outside. Thought I was going to go explore for a bit, but it turns out they really don't like people leaving the airport. Not that I've been accosted or anything, but it doesn't really seem like there's any way out of here. So, I guess I really am stuck at the airport. Well, isn't that nice? Guess I'd better head on back in. No, I'm not in the garden. Still at the airport. Anyway, I thought I'd take a look through my bag and see all the fancy swag that I got from AdventureX. So, well, it could be fun. So first of all, I got a couple of business cards here. I've got Richard Cobbett, famed games journalist. He had a bunch of different cards with different pictures on it, so I thought I'd go for the one with the most, comforting image. Natalie from Reventure Games, who also gave me a postcard of her game. Well, it's not really a postcard, but it's a really nice. Oh, look at that! Well, it's not technically a postcard, I think, but it's a. It's the one screenshot they've got for Lorna Baines. Got this one for unforeseen incidents. Seems like a nice classic style point and click mystery adventure. I've never heard of this, but the art style looks really interesting, so I'm gonna have to check this out. The guy who gave me that also gave me this postcard for Nelly Kudelot, a game which I have played and enjoyed the hell out of, and I actually got to meet Alistair Beckett-King, the designer and writer. He was also one of the organizers of AdventureX. Very nice guy. This one is a VR game that was being demoed, which I didn't try out, but I saw some people try it out, and well, it looked really interesting, really arty. Like you just move around this. You start out at a desk, and then you start moving through this surreal kind of world in VR. So basically, you just pick things up and chuck them, which is what you do in VR. I also grabbed this little button that says, "Ask me about the fascist dystopia," from the creators of Paper Brexit, and now also Paper Trump. And of course I met Lainey Berry, creator of the St. Christopher School's Lockdown, and she's got this very nice little press kitty thing. There's her business card in there, and a little sticker of the St. Christopher School's Lockdown. That's very nice. I'm gonna put that on my laptop or something. And this nice little press release thing, full color, very nice graphics, some introductory text. Actually, a lot of introductory text, but anyway, yeah. And then there was this, The Mystery of Woolly Mountain, which was actually the only game at the convention that I played. And basically you run around this little submarine thing and try to get your crew members to do your evil bidding. Never got to that bit. And then, of course, William Barr of Billy Goat, with the wrestling, went up and thanked me for beta testing Her Majesty's Spiffing, and actually gave me a t-shirt. I thought, wow, that's pretty neat. And he was asking me what my size was, and I just went, just get the biggest one you can. And he went, I don't know, we're very small in Ireland. Very small people. I think he even said it in a leprechaun voice, but anyway, I got a Her Majesty's Spiffing t-shirt. And of course, the most important swag of all is the stuff that's on this camera, or several cameras, my phone camera and this one actually. Meeting all these nice, interesting people, hanging out at the convention center. I was just in hog's heaven, as you might say. So yeah, AdventureX, what a haul, what a week. What a shitty time getting home, but anyway, that's not AdventureX's fault. So yeah, let's see. 7 hours to go before my flight. And I've already had police officers question me what the hell am I doing with the camera, and of course they were very nice, very polite when I just said I was doing a little home documentary for the nerd YouTubes. They were quite understanding, just wanted to have a look at my passport and informed me that carrying around a video camera, especially one that auto zooms when I'm not touching it, is quite suspicious. I don't know why it's doing that. So anyway, 7 hours to go. Behold, my continental breakfast.
Well, I've been at the Sudding Airport for nearly 24 hours, eating day-old sandwiches and with hair so greasy it could catch fire if you waved a match under it. Let's do this shit.
Double crew doors are clear to open.
So, holy shit. That was AdventureX. I went to AdventureX and I met so many wonderful people, so many keeping the adventure game fan alive. What does that even mean? I meant the spirit, like the fan, like something that wafts, like the wind, something like that. Anyway, I met them and they were all very nice people. I met Dave Gilbert, I met Lainey Berry, I met Richard Cobbett, I met Rizulka, I met Jay Tolan, I met a ton of wonderful, interesting, fascinating, creative people. And it was just such a blast. And the convention was just the perfect size. Spitting all over the place here. The perfect size for the sort of event that it wants to be. It had just the right amount of exhibitors. It had just the right amount of talks. You could go to them, you could not go to them. You could still meet people. It wasn't overwhelming. Well, it was kind of overwhelming, but that's because I'm a first-time visitor and a huge fucking fanboy. So there's that. But it was amazing. Everyone was super chill and cool and wanted to talk adventure games, and you felt like you were in the company of people that need to exist. I mean, these are fantastic people, and I have to be back next year. That's just a given. I hope I catch my flight home next year, because that was expensive, although I hear that if you bitch loud enough at the British Trains company, which is not British Rail, but if you rail against the rail, then they will reimburse you or something. We'll find out, I hope. So anyway, that was AdventureX. I'm off home now to shower, because I haven't had a shower in 3 days. I smell terrific. And say hello to my wife, who's probably really worried about me at this point, and just decompress and look at all the photos and all the selfies. Some of them will have appeared in this video. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So, cheers. And I'll see you around the Chrono Stream.